Selfie with dad. When one of the hardest quotes in all of Star Wars was made by a Gungan. How does it feel to die? Not die, sacrifice. Man arrested in Oregon for swinging lightsaber at cops, deflects tasers. Florida man. Soon I will have a new apprentice. One far younger and more powerful. Rick Moranis returns for Spaceballs 2, his first feature film in over 20 years. Somehow, Dark Helmet returned. Master, may I ask a question? Yes, my Padawan. What do you call this? A triangle. There are no triangles, only duangles. Ice of cringe. Me, an 11-year-old bulk kid in the year October 18th 2015, seeing John Boyega will be playing Finn, who is holding a lightsaber and is front and center in the Force Awakens poster, showing how he will be an important character and great for bulk representation, along with the unique backstory of a former stormtrooper becoming a Jedi. Me watching Finn's character get wasted in the next 2 films. Cassian Andor, your fight isn't over. Does anyone get the feeling that Vader always has a giant smoke machine with him whenever he enters a scene? The perfect t-shirt doesn't exist. Introverted but willing to discuss Star Wars. How Empire period is portrayed. Actual period. When you find out his name is Luke Skywalker and your old name used to be Anakin Skywalker and your wife was pregnant last time you saw her. Kowalski analysis. Me finally watching the prequels for the first time, seeing Anakin slowly turn. Therapist, can you think of anyone who is a negative influence in your life, who is causing you to feel this way? Me, well, of course I know him. He's me. Training only one Sith apprentice. Switching apprentices every few months, because you train them as bad as you can, so they get killed easily. Palpatine. The two sides of Imperial deployment. Hello, welcome to Vardis. The citizens are loyal, and the living conditions are pretty good. We probably aren't even needed here, so want to go hang out. My brother, these are the trenches of Mimban. You are going to die, whether it be by fire of friend or foe. Walks around just saying its name. The first Pokemon, the Dank droid. Saw Gerrera hiding on Jedha. Mon Mothma. Saw Gerrera. Happy Father's, not you, Day. I'm here to rescue you, but not sure how to get out. No problem, I've done this before. When she catches you with your deep substrate foliated corkite. Star Wars fans saying they're a Confederate fan. Civil War fans saying they're a Confederate fan. We all know you're just using the Force to move your cape. There's no wind in space, you're just being tram. Normal Star Wars fan. Star Wars Ultra fan. Talking frag convinces son to kill his dad. Rick Moranis set to return to acting for Spaceballs 2. If what you've told me is true, you will have gained my trust. Can I have Gorman? For its exquisite fashion? Yes. Actually mine's corkite like a boss. Delt start time. Viceroy, I don't want this AI slop in my sight again. Twish the pride, double the fool. When you realize it's Father's Day, gasp. When someone who has never seen Star Wars asks you what the allure of it is. 2 hours later. Okay, we get the idea. I didn't know the leopard would eat my face. How touching. Evacuate the city, engage all defenses, and get this man a poncho. Bro, there is no hose here. It's Order 66. You're going to die. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. All Imperial commanders. Vader, all of you, get out. Except you stay. General Veers. Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith glazing Darth Vader on how he'll become more powerful than Yoda and Palpatine himself. Darth Vader for the next 2 decades. How it feels to call younger people new gens. Star Wars, The Bad Batch. A lot of people thought Sebastian could play a young Luke Skywalker, but now he could play a good Force ghost. Oh, I have legs again. Amazing. What is he doing here? When you told your clones to fire on the battle droids, but they point the other way instead. Mesa watching you sleep. The odds of successfully navigating an asteroid field are approximately 3,720 to 1. Shut up, Science Butch. Darth Sidious's powers blinded us from the truth. Don't you mean the quadrillions of destitute souls the Jedi Temple is literally on top of? Ah, Keegan, you know your Republic credits are no good here. Hey, wait a minute. This is real money. Blaming yourself for your dad not being around. No, my dad ghosted me. Why yes. Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. Hayden Christensen in real life. Duncan, Idaho. Kit Fisto. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Me after watching season 2 episode 8 of Andor. Finally some action. Who are you? I'm Ray. Ray who? Review of related literature. Bartender. Sorry man. I'm gonna have to cut you off. Me. Please don't. You fought in the Clone Wars? Yes, I was once a cartoon character, the same as your father. I'm the Senate. Tell that to Kanja Club. When you're trying to tell the humans that you're fluent in over 6 million forms of communication, and they keep interrupting you. He's my brother. Bah. Oh my god. His first word. Bacta bomb must be restored to its former glory, and the H-17 needs a buff. Episode 3. Rebels. Rogue One. Episode 4. Episode 5. Episode 6. That moment, Vader realized he had become powerful enough that he could save his loved ones from dying and bring balance to the Force at the same time. Anakin, you had the chance to destroy the ring. Now I have to trust some midgets to do it instead. I'd die for you, then die. Star Wars Episode 8 will be the first Star Wars movie to take place directly after the end of the previous one, The Force Awakens. It will also be the first one to not start in space. Will you read us a bedtime story? No. Pretty please? Fine. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Vader, what if we blow up Naboo and get rid of all the Gungans? Tarkin, we can't do that. They don't pose a threat to the Empire. Vader, but Jar Jar. Babe, come over. Jin, can't cause I rebel. A major weapons test is imminent. We need to know what it is and how to destroy it. Actually, there is no oxygen in space, so there would be no fire in the explosion. The Warriors, Indians, and now the Rebels have blown a 3-1 lead. If 2016 has taught me anything, it's that you cannot trust a 3-1 lead. Baba, what you want fam? Me, just take a little off the top. Baba, say no more. Drake the type dude to become a stormtrooper just so he can miss you. Annie, are you okay? So, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Me telling people about myself and about my life. Perfect pickup lines don't exist. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Ben, you need to get dressed for what the hell? Yes, Chewbacca, feel the hate flow through you. This kid is gonna be the death of me. Is Quinton Lance Prometheus? That's not true. That's impossible. Yoda and the ugly duckling had grown into a beautiful swan. So you see, children, there is hope for anyone. Anakin, even me, Yoda, no. When it's been 5 minutes since the last time you told your men to watch those wrist rockets. Holy crap, there was a silent breathing mode this whole time. Boys versus men. Haha, let's chill. Are you free? I want to tell you the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Who was the father? Mother, there was no father. Me trying to make small talk on a date be like, did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I don't like Star Wars. Those words. Is it possible to use the inner sentence together like that? Video game characters aren't ducking attractive. Then explain this. When Anakin starts talking about ruling the galaxy and making things the way we want them to be. Stop. Why being a Jedi snacks? Jedis have to spend all of their time suppressing emotions and meditating. Sith spend their time taking over the ducking galaxy. Whoosh. When the Jedi Council won't make you a master, I'm so frickin' upset. When you find Anakin, but then realize Obi-Wan was right about him. Anakin, be frank. Do you like me? Haha, how can I be frank if I'm Anakin? Star Trek fans are Trekkies, Firefly fans are browncoats, and Doctor Who fans are Hovians. Yeah, so what do you call Star Wars fans? Human race. Who has the best shooting face? 1. Padme. 2. Luke. 3. Leia. 4. Rey. Kylo Ren. Have 8 of the best vocalists from the Stormtroopers sent to my chambers. Hux, why though? Kylo Ren. No reason. When half your OTP is dead, not to worry, we are still flying half a ship. She's Daisy, roughly daughter's age, and that's how I relate to her. Oh, wait a minute. I know you would all drag it out of me. No, I don't mean anything by that. I mean as actors that's how I relate to her. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number. It's the only name they gave me. Spoilers. When the junior novelization for The Force Awakens is more tragic than the adult's version. In the last few seconds of his life, he thought of the Falcon and his furry first mate and his beautiful princess, but he saw only his son. The darkness in his eyes, and the sadness. Han forgave his son for what he had done. He prayed someday his son would forgive him in turn. This is important. Now simplified for people who still don't get it. Truly wonderful, the mind of a child is. Yoda. Han Solo, I'm captain of the Millennium Falcon. Will you help me? Yes, anything. First and last words. Guys, the only members of the Resistance who know what Kylo looks like are Finn and Rey. What if Kylo infiltrates a Resistance base as Matt the radar technician? I'm about 98% sure Leia also knows what Kylo looks like. When your Admiral has failed you for the last time, you have failed me for the last time, Admiral. He's cute. He's tall. He's got gorgeous eyes. And a stunning smile. I didn't say a name, but he popped into your head, didn't he? I wouldn't stand for that crap either. Han Solo and Princess Leia are divorcing, because Leia says Harambe is just a gorilla. Hey dad, that's a nice space station you've got there. It would stink if something happened to it. Help me with this crossword puzzle. I need a 4-letter word for disappointment. Kylo. It fits. You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the green, not brown us all. You were to bring balance to the bunch, not leave it in darkness. I hate you. You were my brother, but Anakin, I loved you. It's over Anakin. I have the high ground. Darth Maul had the high ground. Oh shoot, you're right. Plus 300 sass. Plus 93 hyperbole. Minus 45 smoothness and love. Ability, be a Jedi and secretly love a Duchess. When your costume was fire, give me all of the candy, but your mom made you put a coat over it. You dare attempt to contain my power. Nurse, so you've been in a coma since Order 66. Me, oh boy, I can't wait to see my favorite younglings. Why being a Jedi snacks? Jedis are stuck with their boring names. Hey Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Sith get awesome, badass nicknames. Lord Vader. Rise. Nice. When you're looking for a bounty hunter, but there's a Pokemon nearby. These aren't the classrooms you are looking for. The elevators don't stop on 2nd floor. Go back outside and turn right. Use the exterior stairs or elevator to reach PL 200 classrooms. Move along. My name is Nick Fury. I'm here to recruit you. No way. You're that guy from the old Star Wars movies. Mace Windu, Jedi Master and member of the Jedi High Council. Here to teach me to use the Force. I'm ready. Guys with hair like this have a 125% chance of stealing your girl. When you're usually the entertainer of your friend group, but some dark shit has you down. You listen to the background music of a game while playing it. I listen to the Imperial March on a loop. We are not the same. Only 2 drinks. I've got a class tomorrow. Yeah, sure. Next morning. What happened? Where am I? Dude, you married a senator, had 2 babies with her, killed like 1,000 people, and almost burned alive. So they make parents give up their force-sensitive children, so they can be trained as warriors. And they can't marry, so the force-sensitive bloodline slowly ice. But they're the bad guys, right? But they're the bad guys, right? Attack of the Clones. 1,450 lines of dialogue, less than 200 of them are memes. I'm going to try and widen the range. Why don't you like sand? A. It's coarse. B. It's rough. C. It's irritating. D. It gets everywhere. Hey, can I copy your homework? Yeah, but change it up a bit, so it doesn't look obvious you copied. Roger roger. 3 of these factions are controlled by the same guy. Star Wars fans. Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. You wanna go see Dune? The movie about sand? The movie about ducking sand? I will give you this money if you tell us something about the new Star Wars film. I hear they are thinking of doing another one. We ladies who work at Lucasfilm will still see it before you. They are doing women only screenings of Wonder Woman. I propose men only screenings of Star Wars. For the entire first week. Alright Gallon, next I want you to redesign our armored walkers. So they'll be even more effective in battle. I'll see what I can do. You knew my father? Slew him? No, I only cut off his arms and legs. What? Girls with the time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Boys with the time machine. Don't you sign that piece of paper. Look what has become of you. A rat in the desert. Look what I have risen above. What's that supposed to mean? It means ignites lightsabers. I have the high ground. Hey, I'm kinda hungry. You stop for some burgers. Yeah, I'm so hungry I could order 66 of them. 2002, 2005, 2022, 2023. It's not the Jedi way, he must live. Tell you what, if you let me violate the Jedi code this one time, I'll let you violate the code too. Anything you want, anytime. Sound good? Will you let me publicly marry Senator Amidala and help me get her the proper medical care she needs to carry her child to term? That's a suspiciously specific request, but okay. Hello. This is Robert from Banking Clan Collections. Our records show that you are 90 days past due. When we signed your treaty, it clearly st. Most accurate gameplay of Star Wars Battlefront 2. We have taken a command post. We have lost a command post. We have taken a command post. We have lost a command post. We have taken a command post. We have lost a command post. We have taken a command post. Super battle droids. We have lost a command post. When you get big roles in 2 different franchises and they both kill you off. Lord of the Rings. Star Wars. Both of you showed valor out there. Real courage. Reminds me of me, actually. It's soon time for Order 66. What shall we do with all the Jedi younglings? Slaughter them? Blast them? Since they're kids and easily manipulated, let's turn them to our side and create a Sith army. Worry not, Luke. Important those books were not. U8 Jot was still in there. I don't care about the books. Now she's ducking dead. Books. Now she's ducking dead. Shut. Man shows off world's first lightsaber cutting through metal, and people are terrified. He's too dangerous to be left alive. I bet he's thinking of other women. In order to teach C-3PO, was Anakin also fluent in 6 million forms of communication? Or is there some galactic language database he could upload the info from? And if so, how did us leave from Tatooine get access to it? The Jedi, we are glad to hear the end of the Clone Wars is approaching, so we can bring peace and prosperity throughout the galaxy. Clones. Paused. Resume game. Change team. Find online match. Options. Exit to main menu. Lately, some of you so-called chosen ones have been vengeful genocidal, outright evil. Not you, poor. You've been awesome. Me after years of being single deciding not to die a virgin. Girlfriend. I gotta get one of those. Hey everyone, what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? See, nobody cares. When D&D wanted to work on Star Wars so badly they refused to create more seasons of Game of Thrones, rushed the story, ruined characters, made millions of people hate them, and then got kicked off of Star Wars. Hysterical laughter. Hardest choice ever. I love you. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy for PlayStation 2, 2006. Memes. Everyone after seeing the state of launch Battlefront Classic Collection is in. We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've been quite possibly bamboozled. Anakin spoke highly of you. Interesting. He never mentioned he was a stoner. I guess he was able to be blunt with me. The survivors of the Death Star. You're a mass murderer, Luke. Unfortunately for you, history will not see it that way. Anakin had more development in a 20-minute episode of the Clone Wars than he did in the entire prequel series. Girls, they're arguing about Star Wars again. Can't they just enjoy all the movies? They're such kids. Boys, they fly now. I hate sand. Me watching Revenge of the Sith for the 7,586th time hoping Anakin won't turn this time. No. Anakin, no.